Hello and welcome to the video. I am the Cosmic Turtle and thank you so much for checking out the channel and for the first part of my playthrough for Hogwarts Legacy on the Xbox Series X. So Hogwarts Legacy is Series X optimized as well as having 4K Ultra HD and HDR10. So it's got all the bells and whistles that you want on your next gen game. And like I say, we're going to be starting the playthrough today for Hogwarts Legacy, and it will be a evil or a dark side playthrough. So this is my guy. I made him in like 15 seconds. He's got these eyes, he got a nice scar, give him like black hair, and whatever the complexion is there. He's got yeah, so this is the guy we're dealing with here. We've named him Richard Eagleclaw. We're going to join Ravenclaw and be the evil person. I named him Richard after my cousin. So yeah, so we're just going to get right into it. So when you start the game, you do actually get a little message, like a letter inviting you to Hogwarts. If you want to see that specifically, you can check out my first impressions video where I do actually read that at the very start.
I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so
be quiet for a little while these are talking.
Wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may
should have called him Big Gaz.
Gave quite the fright.
Why Big Gaz? I just named him after Richard, after my cousin.
It's been much too long.
How's it going?
When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts?
Big Gaz in it.
We have a start of term
Fair
feast and a
enough.
sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As
How
long
you
as
doing?
your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Not bad, like. Did a small fair. How did that go? Are you still streaming Skyrim? Elden Ring. Makes sense that you'd stream Elden Ring. So I've been playing so much of this Hogwarts Legacy, I'm absolutely loving it. Like I said to Richard the other day, so far from what I've played, if Tears of the Kingdom wasn't coming out in like 3 months, I think this would 100% be my game of the year. I'll return to Skyrim, but I don't know, I kinda stick to YouTube. I might stick to YouTube vids. Is it because of internet, or you just prefer to do the YouTube videos over the streams?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
Because I know me
How
personally,
extraordinary.
the
It
main
is
difficulty
indeed.
with streaming
None of
is
the
if
faculty
no
has
one's
ever heard of
watching, you
anyone
gotta
being admitted to
stream like
Hogwarts
people
so
are
late.
watching, even if they're not.
Or have I?
And it's
Of course,
a lot more
as the
difficult
other
to
fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now.
kind of to fill the
headmaster asked
empty
if I could get our
like
new
space
student up to
with
speed a bit before
talking
the term
when there's
begins.
no one to bounce off
Well,
of.
you couldn't have asked for a better mentor.
I'll record my
Professor
voice and
Fig
do
is
some
not only an
invasions
exceptional
over like
teacher,
40 minutes
he's
and
also
cut
a
it down.
remarkably
Yeah, that's fair
intuitive
enough.
and gifted wizard.
Mr.
So a live
Osric is prone to
commentary over
flattery.
what I'm doing.
I
Yeah,
dare say it's one of the reasons he's
that makes
risen
sense.
so
That could be
far
cool.
up the ministry.
I still think you should like maybe do boss fights as well.
Have you seen
Showing
this?
people how to beat different bosses with all different sorts of like character builds and
have.
weapons.
Opinions differ.
Or maybe
as to how
do
great
like a
threat
comparison
Rogue
showing
really
someone
is.
how to beat
Although I've yet
like,
to
you know,
convince my
whichever
colleagues
boss,
at the Ministry,
and have
I
the same
believe
boss
he
fight,
is
say
a
6 times in one
significant
video,
threat.
but one fights with a great
And
sword,
it
another
was
one's
your
with,
wife,
you know, magic and all
Eleazar,
sorts.
who
Could be pretty
alerted
cool.
me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
Cut out the bad ones unless
She
they're
wrote to
funny.
me about Ranrock
Fair
before
enough.
she died, wondering what the Ministry
Probably would be
knew
good for me
about
to do
his
some editing
activities.
for my videos, but I just don't have
Before
a
I could
PC,
respond,
and
I
Evie's laptop, I'm not
received
sure, I
this.
probably could do editing on her laptop,
It
but it's
was
her
the last
laptop, it's not
thing
really
she
fair for me
sent
to steal
me,
it off her for
Eleazar.
hours at a time to
It
try
came
and
to
figure
me
it
via
out, you
her
know?
owl. But with no correspondence, I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like
Well, the
goblin
problem with
metal.
that is I'm not the
That
best
symbol,
at
what's that
PvE, to be
glow?
honest. And I don't
don't see a
enjoy
glow.
PvE as much as the older
Nor do
game,
I.
Elder Ring PvE. Yeah, no, that's fair enough, but then, like you say, if you recorded you do it for an hour, you've only got to include the time where you won, I suppose, really. And if you're doing live commentary over, you could mention,
Wait.
this fight took me a few attempts
We
to win. But if you don't enjoy doing the PvE, then it doesn't matter, does it? Oh, get wrecked, carriage! Honestly, this game does not mess around. I love how it starts off with a fucking dragon attack. So badass. Yeah, I don't enjoy it enough to want to put time into it. No, that's fair. And it was a nice peaceful carriage ride all but 2 seconds ago, and now look at us. Falling to our death.
Key!
Deaths.
Give me your hand!
I don't want to do PvE if I'm trying to call invaders in while running through the game. That could be interesting, yeah, do a whole playthrough with the Taunta's tongue active.
Are you alright?
Give yourself some sort of like parameters. You're not allowed to attack a boss
That's it.
until you've been invaded X amount of times or
Take
something.
this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Splendid. Oh, you give us 4. So yeah, the purpose of this playthrough as well is I'm going to focus mainly on doing the story, not running around doing all extra
happened?
optional stuff, unless I need to level up.
I can't believe he...
Because I've been playing my main
What
save
the hell
for
got
like
into that damn thing?
21
Attacking a
hours or
carriage
22 hours, and I
mid-air?
feel like I'm about 5 to 6
Typical
hours into the
dragon would
story.
never-
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure.
We're in a cave, my
But
dear
that key you
boy.
discovered was clearly a port key.
Portkey.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would,
Yeah,
but
so
stay close.
what you're seeing
no
right
idea who
before your
created this
very
port
eyes
key.
is
Or
this
why.
generation's Voldemort. Soon to be this generation's Voldemort. Like, on my main guy, I haven't learnt any of the unforgivable curses or anything like that, because like I say, I'm making very slow progress in the story and just
How far
loving
did that
running around
port key take
Hogwarts and
us?
the surrounding
Farther
areas,
from London than the carriage traveled.
doing side quests and
We're
stuff.
somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not
So
been
we're
the
going to
day
focus
either
now
of us
on
expected.
getting through the story.
But Miriam
Obviously,
sent
I'll do
that
certain
port key
side
to George
quests.
for
The
a
certain
reason.
ones are like
And I believe
quests
that
of
she
teachers, which
and
teach you
now
new
George
spells. So
died
we'll obviously
in
do some of those
pursuit
to get some
whatever it was
spells that
meant
we
to
want.
lead to. If you're sure you're all right,
I'm just
and
waiting for
wouldn't
Jedi.
mind
Oh, I can't wait for
indulging me,
Jedi Survivor.
I'd like to
And a
have
part of
look
me is glad it got
around.
delayed a little
Absolutely.
bit, because now it's delayed into
Let's see
April.
if we can find a path, however
oh no, wait a
faded
minute.
it may be.
No, that's bad, because Zelda Tears of the Kingdom comes out in May, which means I have less time
Mind your
to
step.
play Jedi Survivor.
Where do you suppose your wife got the
Hmm.
portkey that brought us here?
A good question.
Although I get more
Miriam
time for
spent
playing
years
Hogwarts
searching for
Legacy
evidence
and
of a long
Fire
forgotten
Emblem
form of
Engage
ancient
before
magic.
Jedi Survivor comes out.
Ancient magic?
But yeah, I honestly I can't wait for
Yes.
that. I forgot to watch that
Magic
gameplay video
wielded
that
by
you
a
sent me.
rare
I'll have to
few.
watch that after this.
Seems to have been lost to time.
Come on, gang.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am
I got
certain it was
Destiny
to do
to
with
keep
that
me
search.
busy till Survivor.
Ah, there's the path down
Destiny,
below.
that's a game.
This way.
I've enjoyed playing Destiny when I have, but I could never really get into
Sir,
it.
Why was your wife searching
I think it's
for
because when I
evidence of
played
lost magic?
Destiny, in my mind it
Miriam
was
wanted
like
to
the new
understand why
Halo,
such powerful
and
magic
Destiny to
disappeared
me has
from the
never
wizarding
felt
world.
like the new
Spoke
Halo.
of the good it could do. But
Maybe I'll
magic
pick up
is
Dead
no
Space.
different than
Oh,
any
the new
power.
Dead Space remake is
What really
amazing.
matters is the one who
I
wields it.
streamed the whole game. If you want to like just check out 10 minutes random, like, you know,
Is
check
that
on the first
nice?
10 minutes of the
It's
game or
not
something
cold
on
enough
my
here.
YouTube if you want to have a look at it.
appears
It's
to be
honestly it's a
sort of
fantastic game.
enchantment.
I'd
Someone
recommend
wanted to block this path.
just not
Let's
checking
see
it and
some
just
of
get
that
it if
one
you can
work you
afford
were
to
practicing.
chuck money on a game.
Focus
It's
on
on
the
it's
center.
fantastic. It's a really faithful remake, but they've also added like story sort of context. You know, there's like extra dialogue, new sort of scenarios where you just get extra backstory on what was happening and what's going on. It just really fleshes everything out. They've also sort of redesigned certain areas so they just play
That was a
better.
bit rougher
The zero
than I'd
gravity
expected.
areas in the game are now made like Dead Space 2 and 3's zero gravity, which is you have like how do you like 360-degree range of motion or something? I'm not sure how you'd word it, but
up there.
you're not just like aiming and jumping from platform to platform, you just fly around in the open space. Also, the infamous scene where you have to shoot asteroids has been reworked and made a much more enjoyable sequence as well. So, you know, it's amazing. It's definitely better than the original
We're
Dead
close
Space.
now. It's just ahead.
Isaac talks as well. At first I wasn't sure how I felt about his voice, but I realised after I finished streaming it that it's actually the original Isaac voice actor from number 2 and 3. They
Steady
brought him
yourself.
back to voice his character.
Repair!
So it was just weird me hearing Isaac talk in number 1, but it is actually the real Isaac voice. Oh yeah! Yeah, good thing you put that that by there, because you know if you didn't place that one stone there, the whole bridge would have re-crumbled. It's load bearing.
Almost there.
Ah, take that.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, you're out of place. Right. We've got a minimap you can move around now. I didn't check out the mural
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
last time.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
There goes a little telescope there looking to the sky, I guess. Very nice. Oh, actually, I want to quickly check something in the settings here, because I keep noticing when I try to get thumbnails for my streams, it's always really hard. So I want to turn off motion blur and see if that makes getting cool screenshots easier, because the screen isn't blurry when I'm trying to freeze in a badass sequence.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's
Who
this?
knows? Let's touch it and find out, because
Professor
that's
Fig.
never gone bad. Oh. Magic spells. Oh. Hello, Professor.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow.
Allow
again,
me, Professor.
Like the glow on the portkey container.
Give a little shoulder
What
barge.
in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Oh.
Where are we?
Tell you what, there's a few
I
things
don't
I've
believe
noticed
it.
in this game that I love, which, from a game, you know, like, I guess game development perspective, they're not necessarily impressive. But when you
Hello?
look at them through the lens of the world that they're in, I just love it. Like if you find a secret door in a wall and the bricks move out of the way to let you through, or, you know, like when he repaired the bridge just now. Like, obviously, games have done that sort of stuff for years. I just love, in-world, it's magic that's causing it to happen in front of you, and I just love it.
Can't be.
Yeah, this is before Voldemort. I think the only
just a
character
moment.
who is in this game and the movies is Sir Headless Nick, the ghost that was played by John Cleese. I'm pretty sure that's the only overlapping character. So,
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding
where's the
Bank.
iPad? I'll quickly check. I think it's like 200 or
Vault
300
number
years
12,
before.
I presume. Precisely. The key?
So
Your wife's portkey. Oh, yes, of course.
when is Hogwarts
This
Legacy
way, then.
set?
Stay close.
So Hogwarts Legacy is the late 1800s. It says well before the
After
action
you.
in the Harry Potter books takes place, but it doesn't specify how long before. So probably like at least 100 years before Harry Potter.
Keep your hands inside the cart. If you
Probably
don't
more like
wish to
100,
lose them.
100 years before Voldemort and them, and probably like 120, 30 years before Harry Potter, something like that, I'd imagine. Like, I don't think there's any reference
How many vaults are there?
at all to the movies in
fact,
this.
you'll see quite a
Although
few
they
on
could
our way to vault
definitely
number
do
12.
references
As we speak,
if they
we're
wanted
just
to,
beneath
but
the
I
main
suppose
lobby.
the whole
vaults are now
controversy
beneath
with
it.
J.K.
Our private
Rowling
entrances to
made
the
them not
bank
want to do
common
that.
at Gringotts.
Because they could have just done like
They are most
sort of
uncommon.
divination stuff
Only
or
one with great
prophecies,
wealth or power, or both,
you know,
could have
sort of
arranged for such a service.
referencing Harry or Voldemort or Dumbledore and the Elder Wand and that sort of stuff. But like I say, from what I've played of this game so far, it doesn't need it. It's a fantastic game, and I'm loving every bit that I've seen so far.
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after
Vault
Gringotts was
12?
founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part
Well, I
of
bet
the
this would be
bank.
absolutely horrible
Settle
to
in.
ride on,
We've quite a
because
distance
I'm
to
not the
go.
biggest fan of roller coasters. I don't know if I could do it. I'd shit myself on that. Like, I know technically you don't move, like you're sort of positioned in the middle and
Vault 12.
everything else moves around you.
Momentous
You're sort
day.
of balanced so you don't sway and move all over the place to a degree.
On your way.
Classic British police there.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container.
No, darker.
Yeah, like I say, I'm not
I saw
entirely
that
sure
same glow
what
on the
new
dragon's
Harry
eye.
Potter
Yeah, what
is
was
set.
that?
I'll actually
Just
check now while
wondering
this
about
cutscene's
that
happening, so we get a rough idea of.
the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
So Harry Potter, right? Yeah. So Harry
Here
Potter
we
is
are.
set between 1991 and 1998. So this game is set at least 100
When was
years.
the last time this vault was accessed?
Depends on how
A goblin
late
has been
18th
stationed at my
century
desk for hundreds of
this
years.
game is. If it's like
In that time,
1892,
no one has visited
then obviously
Vault
it's like
12.
literally
Until
100
today.
years basically before. But if it's, you know, 1881, it's a little bit further apart then. But technically Dumbledore's alive, because didn't Dumbledore die at like 110 in the Harry Potter movies? So, well, in the Harry Potter franchise.
Thank you for
And
your help.
Voldemort was like 70 something. So, depending on how late into the 18th century this movie is set, Dumbledore is a baby or like a toddler. Or even,
What do you
you know,
suppose
like
we should be looking
just a
for?
young child at
I'm
this
not sure.
point.
Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Well, that's very kind of you to tell us beforehand.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes,
Revelio.
a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Yeah, I honestly, the more I play this, I love how, just, you know, how insane they've gone with Hogwarts itself. Like, it's a proper maze of a building or castle.
There! I
It's
saw
just so
something.
fun to just run
Move a
around
bit
it and find
closer
all
and
these
try again.
just areas you haven't found before.
A door.
Well,
It's okay,
that's a
Professor,
start.
I've got this.
There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault.
Rebellion.
Lead the way.
Alright.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is
Find
some
out
sort
soon
of
enough, won't we,
test?
son?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There
Oh.
will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Yes. Yes, boss. Yeah, it turns out this game apparently doesn't have a New Game Plus, which is a bit gutting, because I'd love to be able to play through this game and maybe they just add some extra New Game Plus stuff to sort of balance out you coming into the game with
I
every
see something
spell,
up
or
ahead,
What is it?
possibly
That
like
glow
basically
again,
every spell.
but on the floor.
But even then, even if they don't do that, a New Game Plus would be a way for you to buy every upgrade on one character. Ah, no. Shoes soaking.
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That
Yeah.
statue.
I am a
What statue?
pioneer of sorts.
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Revelio. I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is indeed.
The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
I will. And I'd like to see you stop me. Yeah, it turns out as well, I know I keep starting my sentence the same way,
Lumos.
Well done.
but
Now the reflection is turning towards
I'm not
me.
sure if there's more
does
achievements
follow
of
the
the same sort, but there's at least one achievement in this game, which is for getting to a certain point in the game with every house. And it's like 2 or 3 hours, maybe 3 or 4 hours into the story if you think. Depending on how, like, we'll find out how far, how quickly you can get there. Because I'm going to be trying to Like I say, I'm just going to be focusing on the main stories, main story missions. Oh, see, I love this scene. So cool. Oh, we got to practice our dodging. Stupefy!
Confringo! Descendo!
That poor guy in front of me.
Expulso! Stupefy! Levioso! Stupefy! Deposo!
Yeah, that's right, punks. What did you sit down, the lot of you?
Stay close!
Revelio. Lumos.
Professor?
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are
Professor
you?
Dumbledore?
This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Yeah, so from watching Evie play this part, because Evie's done this little bit,
Revelio.
I discovered that there's more than the one chest that I found in here. I think she found 2 and then I found her a 3rd one, I believe. Or it might have just been the 2. We'll find out now. Oops. Yeah, there's a 3rd one by there, look. So there's at least 3 chests in
That's
here.
where they're leading me.
Could be
Hello
4,
again.
but I'm not going to be running
Lumos.
around. I'll just take my 3 chests and cheese it. Lumos Maxima. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Stand by here.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
So you gotta line them all up nicely.
Seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of there. Lumos.
Oh. Do you want me to be slightly more to the side? I turned for 1 second as my phone bleeped. Okay, that time I actually pressed Y, I'm not sure what happened.
Stupid one.
Oh yes, so it's teaching us how to do Stupefy, which you've already seen me do a few times. Stupefy! You get the next one, mate. This one's for you. No? Fool! You activated my trap card. Fun fact, I didn't know you could roll in this game until the tutorial told me. But you can literally just roll whenever. I just never once pressed B as it turned out. Sorry. Which feels so stupid now. Oh god, I turned away. Turned my head and fixed my headset after bumping it with my hand.
Revelio.
Any more treasure chests?
Lumos.
So they have done a fantastic job with the lighting. At least I feel like they have, but they kind of had to because of Lumos. You can't have a spell which is just a light bulb and not get your lighting on point, you know? Alright, let's hop on into this room. Where are we? I'll be taking that. Oh yeah, I should have mentioned this like 25 minutes ago at the start of the video. But also, with this game, I'm probably going to be doing streams of 2.5 hours instead of 2 hours, because I'm assuming it's 30, 40 hour game at least. So I want to make sure I'm not having, you know, too many streams for the playthrough.
That is a pencil.
To be fair, I'm not sure what's more enticing, shorter videos or a shorter playthrough in terms of the amount of videos, but to me I think I'd rather watch a playthrough of a game that was say 15 videos for a long game opposed to a
follow my lead.
Like a playthrough that was 25 or 30 videos. We got Magic My Cure. And the Fantastical Fred.
The portkey is well hidden. Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we
so basically what we're going to be doing, like I say, is we're going to be playing as a dark wizard. And the goal for the playthrough is to just be a dark wizard. But I'm not sure at what point in the game we're allowed to learn the unforgivable curses and stuff. So until that point, any opportunity the game has to even give us dialogue options where we can just be a bit of a dick, we'll take them as well. And then when the time comes, because apparently, like I say, I've avoided almost all stuff about this game, but I have seen articles here and there popping up saying that you can apparently kill other students with Avada Kedavra. So when that time comes, we will go ham.
The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Like, I don't know if there's multiple endings, but apparently there are multiple endings.
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems,
and then magic that went back to sleep.
We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
About what?
Ranrock.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Now,
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
also we only found like
Choose your next
the memory
words
to
wisely.
view in the pensive, so
I
couldn't he
only
just
meant that
go
the
look in the
instructions to
pensive,
Vault
or
12
is it
were
timed?
quite
Like,
clear.
once you look in it once and pull your
Sir,
head
I
out,
must
does it?
insist. I was to grant access.
It's like, is it
only to
not a
one with the
replayable
key,
memory
and
sort of thing?
you-
So I've never looked into it. So could he just not shoo us out
I
and
have
then
no
look in the
patience
pensive
for
himself
traitors.
and,
No.
like say, you know, none of this
Where
needs
were
to happen,
we?
or
I'm not
does
giving
he
you
need us to relay what we've seen?
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
I will. Shit. Oh god. Oh my god, I missed the opportunity to call my character Gandalf the Grey. How could I not see this? That's what my Slytherin character would be called. And for the Hufflepuff, I think I'll make... I don't know. I think someone else for Hufflepuff. Gandalf the Grey. Well, if I'm making 4 characters, one of them has to be a girl, so Hufflepuff will be a girl. Let me just name it Evie. Cheese it, my man! Things aren't going well for us right now. Ooh. Good thing we didn't lose our cool there.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here.
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
So, I regret not buying this on the PlayStation now. Not because you gain an extra quest on PlayStation, which is actually why I didn't buy this on the PlayStation, because I didn't want to support the hypocrisy of PlayStation moaning about Xbox's exclusive stuff, and then they do childish stuff, just like get a single side quest, which I think is much worse, having a single side quest exclusive to your game than a whole game, because it's just petty little content like that, which I just don't like. So I deliberately bought this on Xbox because of that. But the reason why I wish I bought it on the PlayStation now is, especially my first impressions video, I'm literally smiling like a fool watching half this stuff, and I just think it would have been fun to have my, like, the genuine excitement you can see when, like, shitty little things like a door opening magically, and just me smiling like a fool because it's like, oh, it's magic, when it's not really magic, you know. But you got to immerse yourself. You got to treat what's happening like you're in the world, and what's happening before you is magic. Is what's causing these things to happen.
The sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate.
Thank you, sir.
Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know
we
what
got a
happened to
locket.
George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening
I
between
wonder if you can make
and me.
Horcruxes
Of course,
in this game.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Indeed, sir. Oh, it's Hogwarts time. Almost Hogwarts time, anyway.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
Might have to look. Is this character
Prepare
actually a
yourself
canon
to meet
character who is related to
headmaster.
Sirius Black? Or
Fig,
is
nice
he
of
a
you to
custom,
join us.
like, you know, new creation
sorting
for the
ceremony
game?
is over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins.
Enough.
I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
I love Sean
If
Penn.
you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Badass candles. Are those my fellow
Professor
Ravenclaws?
Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Nudes.
Welcome. You're just in time.
Well,
Have a
hello
seat.
everyone. I am the soon-to-be most evil Ravenclaw in Hogwarts history.
Ah, yes.
So yes, if you don't get
A
the
bit
house you want,
older
you can
than
just
the
change it.
others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Damn right. Well, last time I said I want to explore, so I'll say the classes just to see what's said.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed.
Very
Hogwarts
Ravenclaw
has
thing to
much
say.
to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
No, I will be the most evil Ravenclaw. Ravenclaw. Oh, Ravenclaw House, known for intelligence, creativity, and wit. Hufflepuff House, known for patience, loyalty, and hard work. Gryffindor House, known for daring, bravery, and chivalry. Slytherin House, known for cunning, ambition, and a hunger for power. Honestly, I would probably be in Hufflepuff. I reckon I'm patient, and I have loyalty, or loyalty is important to me. Hard work, not the hardest of workers, but I don't think I'm lazy if I have to work, you know? If I'm enjoying what I'm doing, I'm hard working. If I'm not, then not so much. Alright, let's go.
You belong in Ravenclaw.
That way, go on. Oh yeah, got a little Ravenclaw emblem.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Boo!
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Oh, yes sir, yeah. Tons of stuff to do. Gotta have a shit and go bed.
It's lovely to meet you. I'm
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
Love
I
it.
shall see to it, sir. As I was
Makes
saying,
sense though, because
I'm Professor
isn't
Weasley.
Sirius Black
Pleased
like
to meet
the
Nice to
black
meet you as
sheep
well,
of the Black
Professor.
family? Because they're
As
all
Deputy
they're all
Headmistress, it is my
Slytherins and
distinct
quite harsh
honour to show
people,
you to your
and then he
common
was a
room.
Gryffindor.
Right this way.
So it makes sense that Headmaster Black will be a bit of an arse.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
Yeah.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be
Oh,
of
yeah?
much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Okay, how are we gonna do this?
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Yeah, what a sight. What a view. 10 out of 10. But no, in all seriousness, the Ravenclaw common room. Haven't seen this.
Looks like everyone's gone.
This is
Let's head to
cool.
the
It's
common
very
room.
different from the Gryffindor one. 'Cause obviously in the movie, and same as in the game, the Gryffindor one is like a circular room with a sort of fireplace or something in the middle, and then a few bunk beds around it. Is it bunk beds or singular beds? But this is a bunk bed. This is a bunk bed. So it's a room for 4 kids with 3 wardrobes. Oh, there's a 4th wardrobe by there. Piles of books, yeah. And both of them have the Quidditch poster in the room. Alright, let's see what the rest of the common room is like. We're gonna go upstairs first. Oh!
This should be interesting.
Right, yeah, so this will be the girls' common room, because our guy is a boy, or the witch's common room, because we are a wizard. We're not allowed down there. And it's the same with the Gryffindor one, but in Gryffindor, if you try going up the stairs, it turns into a slide and slides you back down.
Someone says you have eyes like a demigod's. Is that
Samantha Dale. Hi, Samantha.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it.
That's never good.
Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones?
My own little expression. I bought this
nice.
Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see.
Weirdo.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
He is quite knowledgeable.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Sure, I'll show you what he taught me. Isn't it Hufflepuffs who like plants?
An affinity for
Seems like a bit of
herbology
generalization,
is more
but
typical
sure.
of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Oh, I see what you did there, you little punk. Do most students grow their own ingredients?
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients, as long as your brews are all perfect.
It was
nice to meet you,
Samantha.
We don't have the option to say
Good luck
anything
with your
mean
Dittany.
at this point, I don't
Thank
think.
you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
I'm gonna crush it, don't you worry. Find your She would. Oh, god damn it, that was an optional conversation. Well, you know what? I'm eating one of your apples. Give me that.
Tried to summon the pepper at dinner last week.
Pretty sure this is the common room, though. Oh, right.
Wait for the
This.
right moment.
Oh. What are you doing?
One moment.
Oh, I think he likes her.
Watch this.
Or not. He's. Never mind, he's fucking with him.
What is this?
Oh, it's a stink bomb!
Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
Someone threw a
That
dung
wasn't
bomb. It
quite
couldn't
the
possibly be
reaction I
the guy
wanted.
right around the corner.
Oh, well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you
Everett
survived a rather
Clapton.
harrowing
Eric
trip here.
Clapton. I wonder if that's the play. I'm actually a tad nervous, but well, that's kind of the negative option. But that's not really a bad option. But we'll go with it.
Harrowing indeed. I'm still a bit on edge myself and a little nervous for classes to start.
Oh, you needn't be worried. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha! I did. But
Which one
probably
isn't?
best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Alright. Okay, who else we got to talk to? Introduce yourself to Amit. Which one's Amit?
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant! You'd think you could... Ah! That is not... Why, hello. Would you like to take a look?
No, I ain't no nerd. Alright, yeah, I'm a nerd. I'll have a look.
Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you
Yeah,
like
got that
astronomy?
scar on my face
yes.
from the dragon, don't you know?
So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower.
Amit
It's invigorating.
Fakar.
You will adore astronomy.
Is that last name
Professor
supposed
Shaw
to sound
is
so close to
incredibly
Fakar?
knowledgeable.
Fakar. I've never been one for stargazing.
I'm afraid I'm not much for memorizing constellations. Enough to worry about on the ground.
Well, you should know that all fifth years must take astronomy. However, I think you will feel differently after one night up on the tower. A quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
God damn, I'm surrounded by nerds.
Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside.
I shall
You
be the
best not
king of
keep
the
her
nerds.
waiting.
You all know my power. Right, before we go out, let's actually have a look around here, because this is really cool. I like... Ah, no! It's old Lady Weasley. I don't know why, I thought that statue was going to be the way out. Oh, there is an upstairs. Right, what's up here? Is that a bin? Oh my god, that's cool. Have we got a ghost? Just chilling. Nice. I do like how different this is to the Gryffindor common room. Just books everywhere. And not a single manga or comic book in sight. Oh. Ah. God, I can only now open that in my save. I only recently got the ability to open level 1 locks recently. Like, that's a side quest. I think it's a side quest anyway. I might be wrong actually. But if that's a side quest, that's one I'll complete. At least the first stage to it. What we got in here? Oh, this is just another person's room. Not bunk beds, just free. Right, I don't know. What's this person trying to look at with their telescope by here? Obviously they'll... Whoa, it's PS1 in that window. Oh, so this is where the 7 years are. They get... Well, they get a floor to themselves. They don't really get rooms to themselves, but... There's only 6 kids in the whole of Ravenclaw's 7th year. That's, it's not good for morale. By the final year, there will only be 6 of...
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time.
You teleported.
Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
I wonder if you'll actually have to do those.
Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
But no, if there is a DLC for this game, which I will 100% buy, I would hope it's a like Diagon Alley or Hogwarts Express sort of thing. So you get to see a bit more iconic locations that they can justify, because you can't go to, you know, Pivot Drive or the Weasley house. There's literally no justification. Well, you could possibly go to the Weasley house, because it could be Professor Weasley's house. It could just be a house passed down through the Weasley family, not one that
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean
Molly and Arthur built themselves.
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Alright. I do like that you get to hang out with Professor Weasley here as well. But I kind of would... Wait a minute. I'll probably... I'll come back and check this later. I want to see more of the common room.
And educate yourself about wizarding lore.
I do like that you get to hang out with Professor Weasley here as well, but I really would have preferred if they had the head of each house be the one who meets you on your first day. Like, she's a Gryffindor, and I imagine she's the head of Gryffindor, like Professor McGonagall. So it made sense that she was there on my main save. But I feel like for this one, I'm not sure who the head of Ravenclaw is. See, look at the statue.
Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust?
Revelio!
The field guide can provide.
Ravenclaw bust. This bust, created in honor of Ravenclaw House, resides in the lofty Ravenclaw Tower. Yeah, I'll read some of those, but I'm not going to read every one of those that I unlock. Okay, so yeah, when you pick a different house, you do have the house crest by here, but I thought the book color may have changed. Alright, let's go off that. Right, before we carry on, I don't think I have much gear to change, but can I change? Ah, here we go. So we got just a pair of gloves, so we'll chuck those on. Change appearance, and we will make these our dark arts gloves. Yeah, we'll just chuck on stuff that we don't need to chuck on, just to make them the dark arts ones. Because, you know, how can we be truly evil? So yeah, I think these are just things I got for pre-ordering, like the actual hat and stuff. So I really like this hat. Look how cool that is. But we're going dark arts, so it's got to be this not so cool hat. Or maybe this is just stuff the game gives you, because it has no, like, you know, stats whatsoever. Yeah, so we only have that one. And then we will make you... What's this? Oh, that's cool. That is really cool. So there is a unique one of those for every house. As you can imagine, the Gryffindor one is red or burgundy on the right side. And you have the Gryffindor icon. This is cool though. Got like the moving smoke, I guess. I hunger for plasma. Just get rid of that symbol. And the dark arts outfit underneath. There we go. Clever. This is how we will look for the entire playthrough. Unless I happen to find something evil looking in the world. But yeah, honestly, this is genuinely the Harry Potter game I've always wanted. It's like stuff like that. Look, like the paintings actually move. Obviously, that's just such a, like a basic thing I would imagine that you could do with a video game. But it's the fact that they've done it here. Can I solve this here? So, let's have a look. Can I actually solve them, or is she gonna have a go at me? Yeah, we should be able to. So to solve these. Took me a while to figure this out because so basically I imagine these were numbered 1 from 10, but it's actually 0 to 9, and it took me forever because I had to Google it because I got fed up because I didn't realize it was a 0. So I figured out how to do it ages ago, but I didn't realize what I was wrong with. I was counting it wrong. So you got the spider on a 1, spider's 8 on 1, so you got that'd be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 is that weird shape. I can never bloody figure out what it is because it's always no, it's not that one, it's that one. Then you got 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and it's the weird crab looking thing. That thing. Boom! Doors open. 2 seconds, Weasley. So you get... Oh. So whenever you open one of them, you always get a bit of clothing, or like some gear, and a customizable item to worry about later. Sadly, we've put that on, so now it's going to change our appearance. It's a shame you can't just have a universal one, so it's always that outfit. Alright, but we're already stronger. We have 1 armor rating now. We're good to go. Bring on Ranrock, whatever his name was.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames.
Ravenclaw Tower, flue flames.
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Look how cool this map is. Hogwarts is divided into 2 main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live, and includes the house common rooms and the Great Hall. Select the Grand Staircase, which is this one. So you're going to click on that. And then in this view you can see the flue flames available in that region. Green and grey. I can't really tell the colours of them very well, but green means you found them and you can fast travel to them. Grey means you have not yet found them and cannot fast travel. The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the Astronomy Tower, Library and Greenhouses. Yeah, so am I allowed to click on this to show you? No, okay. I'll show you in a second. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall flue flames for you. Use the right stick to rotate the map and fast travel to the Central Hall flue flames with X. Yeah, so you can either do that, or you can actually just like click on this and scroll through them here. So you can just click that and then just travel there. I didn't realize you could do that at first, and I find that to be an easier method of doing it.
And here we are, quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Indeed. If we go back to the map, like you can even do it by here. Like, we can't do it right now though, but like you can just click the bell tower wing and then it'll load up all the bell tower wing fast travel points.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Splendid, Professor, splendid.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Revelio.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Okay. Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn.
Just gone over an hour, so still got an hour and 30 minutes left.
Assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
Of course.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Yeah, so I always told her no. In my like normal save, I'm sticking with Professor Fig and telling her, like, lying basically. So I want to actually see what happens if I confess it to her now.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Indeed.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. they've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor.
I don't think anyone would.
Unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to
Enough
explain
chit-chat.
the details
Have a
of the
Kit Kat.
field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today.
Thank
and
you.
remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Yes, let's.
Revelio.
What is it? Ah, there it is. This ornate fountain features intricately carved statues of denizens of the magical world, including a set of stone sirens encircling the fountain's base. Like that right there, look. See, it's a cool fountain. You got a werewolf and a unicorn up there. You got some goblins spitting water out their mouths, and then the sirens. For some reason I can't interact with it right now. But you can interact with it and the sirens move.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yes. I hope I didn't say too much.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood.
Yeah, and the headmaster's a bit of a dick.
Now, as capable as you
to be fair,
are,
I haven't seen
I
much of the headmaster
ability you
even in
possess
my
obliges you to
my
be
other saves, so I'm
well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you.
Indeed.
Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
All right. Oh yeah, so just tell us now about quests. So we got Defense Against the Dark Arts and Charms. Charms will teach us Accio, and Defense Against the Dark Arts, Levioso. We are gonna go for Charms first, because Accio is
the map
more
is
useful.
enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
But before we carry on, I just considered something. It does have a HUD option. Hooah! Yeah, that's more evil, isn't it? Alright. Yeah, so if you do up on the D-pad, your book will show you where to go, which I really like, because I much prefer looking at a stream of light in front of line in front of me than having to look at my little mini map in the bottom left, because I feel like when I played The Witcher 3, for example, I spent a good 60% of my time looking at the mini map and not admiring the Yeah, it's Peeves, look at him go! Honestly, I love the ghosts. I think they've done a fantastic job with the ghosts in this. Oh, no, Professor Fig.
Revelio.
Oh. Fountain, maybe? Yeah. I say, I'm not going to waste time doing much of that sort of stuff when I'm streaming. Unless I fall behind in my levels, and I'll quickly try and get a few stuff like that to bolster us up with the levels. But you obviously you gain experience from killing fools as well. But if I know where one is or suspect where one is, oh, you see what I'm saying? The ghosts are brilliant. Oh, you've got to be one. Oh, it's Fluffy. Look. Oh, at least a kind of Fluffy, not the Fluffy. So, yeah, that one you need. Oh god, Levioso for that one.
Want him to get back to the lesson.
Let's go. Oh, I've got a skull on my robe. I never noticed that. That's cool.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Oh, I kind of hoped she was only talking to me because we
Hello,
were both
I am
Gryffindors
Nettie.
and you'd meet new people in.
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor
Oh, well.
Ronan yet?
I was hoping you'd focus
Shall
on
we
slightly
begin?
different characters, but then again, the character who
Welcome
talks
to
to me
year
a lot
5
is a
of
Slytherin,
Charms.
so.
Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Damn it.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing
7
obliviate on one
months.
another.
God damn, that's a lot of time off
Do
school.
you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place
Ah,
now.
Miss Dale, we seen her in the common room earlier. Alright. Let us roll. I do like this little thing as well. It's like there's not much to it, but at least it feels like your character has to learn the spell, so to speak. Like, you know, it's not just you have new spell, you use new spell. You've actually got to do something to acquire your
See a
new
lot
spell
of
at least.
potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
Outside,
After
you
me.
madman! Because thinking about it, you go inside the common rooms in the Lego Harry Potter games. But I'm not sure
I've
if
always found that
the
fun
Lego
goes
Harry
hand in
Potter
hand
games
with
just
mastery, as
created
I'm
their
sure
own
the Quidditch players
versions.
amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess in
this,
the
I
summoning
guess.
charm to the test, right?
Like obviously the Gryffindor common room is based off the movies. I imagine the Slytherin one is going to be based off the little that you see of it in the movies. But I don't think you get to see either Hufflepuff or
So why
Ravenclaw in
don't
the
we have our
movies, do you?
newest student start us off?
Alright, sir. Professor Boy, prepare to be amazed.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish. Splendid! Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but excellent control there.
Yeah, I could never figure out how to get it to land in the 50 without being right on the edge like that. Let go now.
Very good.
Yeah, there we go. So if it builds up speed, you want to let go of it in the, whatever number that one is. 20, maybe?
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
Well, there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly
I don't know why
competition.
they don't say
Miss Onai,
numbers.
would you
Just
care
say
to give our
points
new student a
to
bit
whatever
of a
house. They don't
challenge?
say how
Come on
many.
up.
Alright then, Miss Onai.
You be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red.
Natsai.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Right then, Natsai, let's see what you got.
Here we go.
Natsai Onai. Oh? Oh god, she's going hard this time. Alright, we gotta I see you're 50 and I match you.
That's it!
Let us see this.
Yeah, she's gone for a 40 this time, just to allow us to have the opportunity to take the lead. 30, sorry. It's not a 40 before, is it? Oh! Yeah!
Well done.
Hail to the king.
That is how it's done.
So we gotta hit 50 or it's a tie. Alright. Yeah!
Score! Remarkable.
Yeah, you suck, Natsai! It's weird seeing Richard, because like I say, that's my cousin's name. So it's just bizarre. And usually I name Richard my rival in Pokemon games. I wonder if she's going to do the same thing she did the first time I played this. So the first time she smacked right into one of these boxes.
I'll say.
Like literally her first move, she just hit the box. So it's like, I slipped, or some nonsense she said.
This round settles it all.
She did hit the box, but not the same way. Not the same way she did before. She like the box kind of like really screwed her over. We'll pull it now. Oh no! Yes!
Splendid!
Whew. I think in real life that would class as a fail because we've gone out of the blue. But thankfully this game lets us have it. Oh, she's playing safe, going for 30s. Okay. See, there's a perfect 50. That's what you want every time. What are you going for, Natsai? What you doing, huh? Oh, failing is what you're doing.
There we go.
Oh no, it wasn't who complained. Like, oh, maybe it was actually. It might have been this mood. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No! No!
Not to worry.
I lost. No! Oh, don't make me do it again. I will accept the loss.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
I stood too much on the right. And then it fell forward. Oh well. Tit stood up. It's fine, I don't care. Just let me accept the... Oh, cool.
Dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
She can be bragging now, isn't she?
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier.
Come on, let me be a sore loser. I'm holding my own.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year.
Wagadu.
My mother received an offer to teach divination here.
All of the things
Before
that
I
you
knew
wanted
it,
to.
we had left Uganda and
Whatever
were
the bloody
halfway
line is.
around the world at a new school in a new country.
Nice to meet you.
It's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Alright, Professor Ronan.
if you would.
Sebastian Salo.
If you're so inclined.
Oh yeah, he's the
You'd be using it on clothing, to be precise.
Slivery.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well,
oh shit, mate.
An outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor.
I do like how
though
they
I
had
sense
unique
that she
dialogue
is a
for
bit
winning and losing, and not
distracted
just
of late.
making so you have to win.
Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Righto, boss. Right. If I bring up the map, can it? Yeah, so you'd have your main missions, defense against the dark arts. Oh yeah, so you can do it by here now, look. So instead of just looking around on the map itself, you can just click Great Hall, and then these are the different places you can fast travel to in the Great Hall section of the map.
Hello. How was
Hello.
your first day coming along?
Oh, fantastic. Yes, like I say, I'm gonna grab a few books flying around and stuff like that.
In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble?
Oh,
You'll be,
no.
but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot and he says it's a flack.
Peeves!
You'll
Stop
get
it, you
us
bastard!
And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack.
Honestly, I do love how they actually have Peeves dicking around with people. Oh god, I walked into a wall. Like, dicking around with people. You do actually see a load of fun little things just happening in the castle. Like, one I'd like to show you, but I don't know where I found it, but there's a group of free students that just seem to get into trouble or doing like stupid stuff. Like, I seen them first, and it was these two boys, and one of them I thought was a ghost, but he was invisible or semi-invisible, and his their girlfriend, like as in their friend who was a girl, not that they're both in a relationship. They're kids. It's just their friend who's a girl. And like bumps into them, and then they start arguing, and then I walked past them before streaming, and one of them was like floating, and they were both pulling him down, but I think this time it was two girls and a boy, so there's like at least a group of 4 of them. Oh, look at that. And it just tickled me, because like they seem to be just getting into mischief and just making life difficult for themselves. There's something here, but we can't figure out where it is just yet. Yeah, like I say, if I notice a book flying around, I'll grab the book, because they're just quick and easy to do. And, yeah. Stupefy! Sebastian Salo. And Leander something. Oh! He's dead.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it.
Yeah!
Knowledge.
Gotta love the Welsh or the Wales representation.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing
now
I've
don't you
learned
look
is
like a tit.
unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
All right. Levioso.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
A bit larger, like what? Oh, okay. Dun 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 dun. I really like how the actual classrooms are the same designs from the movies as well, which is a bit funny because it just means in 100 years they not once changed the classrooms.
See how
Can't get through.
deflected your cast. This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
All right then.
Remember. Now, well done.
I don't mess around, Mrs.
Very good.
Hackett?
But
Hackett.
the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Do you really think you stand a chance against me, son?
I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Okay.
This should be easy.
Protego! Stupefy! Levioso!
Complicated. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say...
If only all of my students would just get.
Hey, I pressed that.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Sit on the floor, son.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Damn right I do. On my Slytherin or Hufflepuff save, I'll have to let him beat me just to see what he says.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hackett. Glad to have the opportunity.
Bringing Ravenclaw all the way up to the
If
top.
what I've seen today is any indication,
Dragging
we
them,
can
kicking and
expect great
screaming, the
things
little
from you.
losers.
I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Cool beans.
All
Right.
Revelio. That's enough spectacle for one day.
Love it.
Class is
Got a
dismissed.
werewolf in a cabinet by there, look. Really cool. Aha, thought there was one here. The, was it? Hebridean black skeleton. This large dragon skeleton has a, that hangs in the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom is allegedly a trophy taken by Professor Hackett after she single-handedly defeated one of the largest poaching rings in eastern Wales during the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. Oh well, this means that this game is set at least in 1870. Well, say 1880, because if it was last year, she's not going to say from 1878. If it was last year, you'd say last year, surely. Probably more
Nice
like
work.
1885, I'd say, probably.
I
Gotta be a
enjoyed that.
few years
Well,
removed
duel
from
was
that
quite
incident.
Something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again,
I'm classmate.
Perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've had my share of wand combat. No, make him feel bad.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Oh yeah, there's another quest done. Oh, shut up, you. No, we're not going to do crossing wands just yet. Or crossed wands. Hey, level 3. Wrong way.
My aunt says I should get to Hogsmeade.
I've probably done that cabinet. In my main save, I've opened all bar one of those, and I have no clue where to go to find the last one. There we are. Let's go to the next story mission. Lead the way, little friend. Like I say, if I walk past one of those doors that have the like the symbols on them that you need to open, I'll do them. Same as if I walk past something like that I can grab. Wyvern Fountain. This fountain is the Transfiguration Garden. Or in the Transfiguration Garden. Has a likeness of a wyvern on top, and serves as a relaxing place for students to gather, despite rumours to the contrary, possibly started by Sir Cadogan. This is most assuredly not meant to be the wyvern of Wye, slain by the lively knight in spite of himself. Alright, so it's just supposed to be just a chill wyvern in the same design as the globes that you can see in the castle. If we walk past one, I'll show you what I'm referring to there. But there's globes you can spin, and there's some that are in the shape, not shape. Oh, what happened to that plant? It was shrinking.
What about the room, Professor?
Deke.
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Good old house elves. So this game might make me appreciate and like Dobby more.
Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Hasn't Professor Fig said anything?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned.
I shall.
In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
What? More work?
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time.
Oh,
You'd be
okay.
astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand.
Boom!
You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic
these
you cast
noobs
with
got
your
wrecked
own
as it
wand
is.
to be
Well,
far
see, I would have
superior.
beaten Natsai if I had my own wand. I only lost because this one betrayed me.
To get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Sebastian, I think.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can.
Theophilus
Once you've finished
Harlow.
Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet
The
you at the
funky
castle
name,
doors.
eh?
No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Oh, I'd love a good butterbeer. I reckon it'd be grim, but I'd try it. Right, all the classrooms, I should have checked for the other two before. All the classrooms have... There it is. Oh. Speak with Professor... Yeah. That's fine. There we go. Partial transfiguration. This partially transfigured... transfigured teacup, likely the soon-to-be reversed error of a second year, serves as a cautionary tale for those students who do not take seriously the complexities and dangers of transfiguration. Right, I don't know if it's just not showing up in there. Like, it's supposed to be in there, but it's just not appearing. Or it disappears when you activate the thing. But as you can see, there is no transfigurated cup in there. And it was like that for me on my main save. Maybe when I upload this later, I'll have to quickly see if you can see it before I interact with it. A bit of money for me. Oh, must be on the other side. Oh, let's grab that.
Off on another adventure, are
Must
we?
already have it. Professor Ronan.
Ah, there you are.
Hello,
you have
Professor.
A new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an
Oh, is this?
exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken
Oh no,
object
never mind.
good as
Those
new
are
in the
messages
blink
Alex
of
put
an
earlier.
eye.
I thought it was a new message. I
It
was
seems
confused
as if
then.
that might come
Well,
in
not
handy.
confused.
More frequently than
Ready
one
to
would
respond
imagine.
is what it was.
As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged
Sure.
some for today.
I really like
See them
the
through and
characters
then
in
report
this
back
game
to
that I've
me.
met so far.
We will have you
I've met, I
casting
think,
Reparo
all
in
the
no time.
teachers and like a few other important characters as well.
I'll start on the task
The only
right
problem
away,
I have
Professor.
with the teachers in particular is, as someone who has gone to a school in Britain, you know, I went to a school in Wales, the fact that they've made the teachers so diverse doesn't feel like, obviously from what you've seen right now, you've just seen a presumably like Indian or like, you know, Asian of that area, and a like, you know, probably a British white woman. But there's like a Korean person, there's a Chinese teacher, there's an African teacher, and from my personal experience, like, I know I went through primary, I went through comp, I went through college, and the teachers were kind of all just generally Welsh or English or Scottish. Like, it doesn't feel like a British school to... You was just downstairs, juggling. Like, it's not a criticism of them doing it. It's just from my own personal experience, it doesn't feel like it represents British schools very well. Because, like I say, just from my own experience, British schools didn't really have teachers from all over the world. Obviously, this is Hogwarts, and it's a special school, and it's not really...
You clearly know
can't compare it to just, you know, a standard school in Wales.
Charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate.
Free school. I went to 2 primary schools because I got my finger cut off in one of them, so they moved me to another one. And I did comp, and I did 3 different courses in college.
Your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Ah, Reparo. Cool, cool. Oculus Reparo. The Mending Charm.
That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water.
Will do, Professor. So we can do Levio on those. So they're not anything to read, but you just... You get some experience for doing it.
Reparo. Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
So can I actually break it? Oh, I can break it. I never actually broke it.
Something quite satisfying about using the mending, isn't there?
There is Professor. Do I have to talk to him again, or are we done here? Quests. Alright, yeah, going to Hogsmeade. So, alright, so you need to be level 2 and have Reparo before you're allowed to attempt this quest. And we now fulfill both. So we'll have the little book follow us, just lead the way, like I say, so I haven't got to look at the map all the time, because I like to look at the world. I think the Hogwarts that they've created here is absolutely gorgeous. There we go, we can actually interact with it now. See, so the sirens move. Yeah, nothing else moves. Which is a shame, but it's really cool though. I really like it.
Oh, my mother makes the most delicious.
This cannot possibly
Can you actually
be
interact with this without talking to her? No. I'm not going to do that side quest. No. It is only a quick one, but I won't do that yet. I'm only going to do side quests like that if no, I will do that quickly, because I'm pretty sure I won't be able to interact with those mirrors at all, pictures at all, unless I complete this side quest, and they are a collectible throughout the castle.
Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason.
Hogwarts.
There's something more to this.
Perhaps I'll have a look.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
And also, this is our first opportunity to be a dick.
Come and find me.
Right, so you can see here in the picture, there is a statue which is at the bottom of a stairs.
My family and
There's a staircase by here. Yeah, this is the correct one. There's the statue.
This looks like the
There's a moth.
from the
Turn your light on. And
Let's
boom.
get you back to your frame, little moth.
Pop them off. Then you want to just turn off. And then bam.
I knew there was a connection.
Sits itself nicely
I
there.
should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Grab that. And did I see a flying book? Nope. Grab the book as well. Yeah, so this is our first opportunity to be a dick. I'm not sure how it's going to work out, but let's see what happens.
How?
I'm not telling.
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
Nope.
You should have worked it out on your own.
You have have nerve. Especially since I'm the one who told you about it in the first place. Imagine solving a riddle that I mentioned and then not telling me the answer.
Oh, what a dick move. Alright, let's quickly do this as well since we're here. So you got 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Spider. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. 15, 16, 17. Right, so it's the the three-headed snake opposed to the Hydra. Ah, balls. Yeah, so there's... I think that's a Hydra anyway. And then that one's just your typical run-of-the-mill three-headed snake. There we go. May as well quickly grab this, get ourselves a some Quidditch goggles and a collectible. I wonder if they're the same ones every time you play it, or if they change them as you go through the game. There we go, quest. Grab that. Jump up here. Got new goggles, so we go from... Ooh, look at that! 6 defense! Nearly dropped the facade for a moment there. People might have thought we were nice. Is that Lenora by there? Yeah, it is. I can tell because she has a Hufflepuff robe on, and it looks exactly the same as the girl I spoke to a moment ago. Oh, come on, do the thing. Do the thing. I've only seen it once. These two suits of armor are the best suits of armor in the game. I imagine they're not the only ones who do it. I won't spoil what it is. But there's a funny interaction you can have. And I've only ever seen it happen between those two. And they're not the only two suits of armor side by side. Three Sisters Bells. The Three Sisters Bells are said to be a tribute to 3 similarly named beautiful steep ridges that rise majestically over the glen in Argyllshire. It is rumoured that one can hear them ring in the glen far across the highlands. When they are rung in the castle, locals have been baffled by the mysterious ringing for years. Can you interact with any of these? Oh, Aboriginal tiki, no, maybe not tiki, was a wooden carving of some sort. A skull. Ah, the skull moves. Love it. I only found this one out. Found this one earlier, which I think is amazing. Scorch marks, allegedly the location of the first known instance of an arguably successful casting of Bombarda. Date unknown, caster unidentifiable. Love it. Oh, we got some cool weapons. What is that? Oh, it's a horn.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Revelio.
Got that. Flattened armor. This set of armor belonged to Sir Scuttlethrope the Heedless, who unwisely challenged a mountain troll to a game of musical chairs. Ah, moron. Oh. Broken broom. This broken broom belonged to Celine Wartnaby and is rumoured to be all that remains after she insisted on demonstrating her experimental lunar apparition charm to fellow third years. No one knows if she succeeded. That's a bit grim, isn't it? If a student died potentially doing a spell and you've just put a broom up on display.
Hello, Sebastian.
Like, when I was in school, someone it was either 1 or 2 years older than me died, and they put a little memorial out front for him.
Is this your first
put something to take the piss out of him dying.
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
We shall. Oh, we're in loading screen. Hint. Oh, never mind. No hints. If you wanted to read hints, you'd wait and buy this on the Switch or the previous gen consoles that won't load so fast. You're playing this on the big league consoles, your PS5s and your Xbox Series S's and X's. Ain't got no time for loading screens. Oh, and before we do this, are they here?
You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel.
No. Sometimes you can find two girls stood by here. I believe they're by here anyway. And they are batting back a bludger, I think it is, or a quaff. I think it's a bludger. They're batting back and forth with the Quidditch bats. It's like a pong, pong. And they're knocking it back and forth. It's great.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that
it's the
professor
Quidditch
would trust
pitch,
me
look.
with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
Right.
Speaking of detention,
I missed something on my first stroll out of here. Let's see if I catch it this time.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for
Oh,
me.
it's a gorgeous game,
as is
though.
often the case. Professor
Especially
Weasley came
when
to
you
retrieve
get to
me,
travel
and I
by
was able to
air
convince old
later.
Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Absolutely just gorgeous visuals in the game.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions.
Yeah?
She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment.
Oh?
This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Lacewing flies. It's like weird daffodils. They are weird daffodils. Why must they turn, like, the national flower of my country into such an annoying thing? Fucking honking at me. Where are you? I'm sure something appears. Oh.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's
Where?
going on?
Ah! There
See
they
for
are!
yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't
God
see
damn,
that
how'd I
every
miss those? Ah, that's cool. Buckbeak!
He's already seen the hippogriffs.
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
I'll take those. Yeah, I completely missed those.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh,
ooh.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities.
Well, I got 4 spells,
You can see
so...
Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Can you? Oh yeah, you can look. There's Hogsmeade. So I do love the design of Hogsmeade in this game. It genuinely feels so much like a Fable village or little town you'd find in Fable.
Enormous.
And
it is that. I've been there
just
5 years and
makes
barely
me
scratched
hope
the surface. Loads
that
to see,
oh wow,
places
yeah,
to discover.
that the
Anything
new
you'd like to share
Fable
with the
game
class?
feels like how
Perhaps one
Hogsmeade
day.
feels.
I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still
I
haven't told
suppose
me
not
how you
yet.
became so good at dueling.
Fine, I'll tell you.
I've
just
always
amazing.
thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too.
I can't remember
Most
if
notably, that
Natsai
dragon
or
attack.
Nai can see the Festrals.
Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Hopefully not, because that'll be like a nice little difference there
I need to catch up on
between going with Natsai or going with Sebastian. One will acknowledge the Festrals and one doesn't. It bugs me that he's smoothing the cat from arse to head, not head to arse, making the fur go nice and flat and flush. Because if you smooth from arse to head, you
Mr.
push
Moon.
all the fur up.
He's the Hogwarts
and it looks
caretaker.
unkept.
Looks a bit worse for wear.
Friend?
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and hairy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe.
Right,
Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Right, we're closing in on the 2-hour mark. So if we're lucky, we should be able to get this quest done, and maybe one more within the 2.5 hours. Honestly, look at this. This is so absurd. I love it. It's like they got the main signs and they just started chucking shit on it. Because like, oh, we got a new shop, we got to advertise it. We got a new area to look at. Just chuck it on. It's so great. That feels like very Fable-y as well. I'm not sure if it's like, if it's a British thing, or if that's a British thing in media, or people attribute it as a British thing. But either way, I love it. But look at this. This looks like a Fable village. Like, this is Bowerstone.
Honestly,
could easily be Bowerstone.
One could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Welcome to my web, said the spider to the fly. You might say.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get. A wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
Oh, see, that's different as
Remember,
well.
have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade Village is brimming with different sites, shops and other points of interest that you can navigate using the field guide's map. I'm going to try and get around without using the field guide, because I'm still currently struggling to get around Hogsmeade. I'm still learning it, so I don't want to... I want to see if I can figure it out using my eyeballs, which as we know are not very good. But there we are, there's Ollivanders. I figured something out, I found something at least. Ollivanders wand shop. I'll leave that there, you can pause it if you want to read it. I'm not going to read all the shops because there's basically one for every shop. Is there another? Okay. Let's go! It's one time, baby!
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
I wonder if the wand is going to be the same one.
Hello, sir.
Like I mentioned in my first impression. Yes. Oh, did I? Yeah, I mentioned it in my first impressions video that I connected a Wizarding World account, which I very quickly made. So I didn't take any real time to
But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure.
Take care of what I was doing.
Makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes.
But I think it does because it offered me Hufflepuff both times.
You might do. Here, give this one a try.
Well, go on, give it a wave. No, no, and definitely not.
Once more, come on, really swish it.
Ah! She's got a mind of her own. Ah, perfect landing.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
I do like how, if you notice now, when he gets the second box, all the boxes are of a certain, like 2 or 3 different styles. Then there's one just black box, and obviously that's the one he's going to grab.
13 inches dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Which I guess is designed just so the developers know exactly which one they're going for.
Oh goodness!
Ah! Mad, I tell you, mad!
Back to the shelf for you.
To the Shadow Realm.
This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Take it. Aha! Right, let's have a look. Ebony unicorn hair. Yeah, I think this is the one that I made on the website very quickly. So we're gonna work backwards on it. Starting from the right, we're gonna have a dragon heartstring as our core here. Produces powerful magic.
A dragon heartstring wand is
I went for a phoenix feather in my other character's wand. The wood type, ebony. Ebony could work. Oh, it has to be elder. And we're gonna make it a very long wand and unyielding, which I believe is Bellatrix Lestrange had an unyielding wand. Let's have a look. What design do we want?
How intriguing.
Could just go for a classic. Yeah, so right now we're just changing the pattern. You can also change the wood color by here.
Curious indeed.
So if you like the classic grey, for example, you can also get it as a classic black or a classic grey brown, which might maybe just go for the classic black wand. But let's see what other options we have.
How intriguing.
Gotta find one that looks evil. I think that's the wand I went for on my main character, the ridged one.
Curious indeed.
Crooked spiral, dark grey.
How intriguing.
Maybe this one kind of looks like a finger. Dark brown, honey brown, warm brown. No, go dark brown. There we are. So we got an elder wood type. So a stalk dark brown made out of elder wood with dragon heartstring, unyielding and 14.5 inches. I do not know what the wand,
what do you
attributes, I guess, do, other than to make you feel like your wand is uniquely yours. I don't think it has any effect on magic in the game.
Extraordinary.
Like, I don't think me having a dragon heartstring makes my magic stronger. Because I believe the Phoenix Feather is for giving you a more variety of magic.
A sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you
I think when I do my my Hufflepuff save, I'm gonna let it give me the one that it suggests there. As long as it's different from the other ones. Right, so where we gotta go to? The Magic Neep, J. Pippin's Potions, and Tomes and Scrolls. Right.
Revelio.
Oh yeah, wait a minute. Oh no, I already scanned that, didn't I? What's this? Oh, this is the Quidditch shop. Zonkos. There's the free broomsticks. Ollivanders. Ah, Pippin's potions. Right, that's down here. That's Zonkos. Pippin's potions.
Revelio.
Are you Pippin's? Are you it? Ah, J Pippin's.
Welcome to J Pippin's Potions.
Oh, what was that? J Pippin's Potions. There you go. The family-run business. I may have clicked off that too fast for you to read, so if I did, I do apologise.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she
Miss
dared to come
Lawang?
here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions.
This man's got the
Potions for all
Joker hairline.
ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor
What about
Weasley
regular
sent me to
father?
collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art
you know me
potion
so well,
making?
sir.
Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can.
I wonder
so you
if
don't
they do a
miss
sequel
out
to
on anything.
Hogwarts Legacy.
But for now, let's get you
What
those
could they
recipes, shall we?
realistically do? Because they could obviously
can I do
just
for you
do
today?
Hogwarts Legacy, say, oh, I've got to keep those two. Right. Okay, so you and you can go because these are better than what I currently have. So we'll transfer those. There you go.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory. Or
No,
come back another time.
I don't think I will. Let's quickly change to the better gear. It is annoying that I gotta keep doing this every time I change something. But I am committed. That's way better. Wrong way. Alright.
Rush today.
Yeah, go on. I'll
What can
quickly
I do
sell
for
them
you
as well.
today?
We have limited inventory space, and I have found through my playing that one, you don't really need to keep a stock of clothes. Oh, ah, look at that! They've gone in. Wait a minute. Somewhere by here. Oh, there it is. I don't know where I found it, but that's what I was trying to find. I believe. Is it? Oh, that's not the right way. Come on, let me figure this out without having to use the map. Down this way. What are you? Hog's Head.
Revelio.
No, that's not what we're looking for. I think we might have to use the map. Yeah, alright, we'll use the map. I was right there. I found it, I was right there. Potion shop's this. Cauldron shop. Can we go in here? Oh, we can. Oh, also, I don't know why, but every shop just has a free item that you can steal. Right. Before we carry on with our... Are there any more books I want to be gotten? Oh, okay. Yeah, don't forget to collect the books. Easy experience. Oh, there's an upstairs here.
An inquiring mind.
Oh, it's this guy. Yeah, this was my my go-to person to sell stuff to for it. I mean, there's a book right there. We'll grab that book after we finished
Pardon
in here.
me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring
I like your
lesson
hat.
then?
There's a good strong beard, I must say, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
I'll impress her, but
And
I'm not
I
sure
too
for good
see it.
reasons.
Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
That is correct, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
Well, I'll brew what I want, what I really, really
Let's
want.
look
Yes,
at
I'll
what we
brew
have,
what I
shall we?
want, what I really, really want. I wanna. I
If
really
you're
do
interested,
fancy a cup of
Feel
Earl
free to
Grey.
take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
No, I'm okay, but... Oh no, I don't have the ability to stealth it up just yet. Yeah, so to get those, it took me longer than I'd like to admit. But you get a spell. I'll just show you. You get this spell by here, and you just go invisible, and the chest can't see you because there's a bloody eyeball on it. And I thought I had to like poke the eyeball or something, so I cast spells. Like yeah, I'll figure it out later. And then I walked past one time, and it just suddenly hit me like he's literally looking at me. The answer is so obvious. Ah, there you are. Oh yeah! How do you do that again? Oh, it's this. Like this right here. I love it. Like that right there. In a video game, there's nothing special about that. Like, in terms of someone coding and creating that to happen. But in universe, I just love it so much. Like I say, a load of the whimsy I have in this game is because in my mind, I'm accepting things for what I think you should be accepting them as. It's like, this is magic happening right in front of you. You know, and it's just great. And it just makes everything that much more enjoyable. What are we trying to find now? The magic neep. Oh, that one was... You gotta like go out your way to get to that one. 1 second. Ooh, a book. I think that's the magic neep. It's either these by here, or or it's that one over there.
Revelio.
Hey, the magic neep. I found it. Ah, there we go. Right by him.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for
Richard Eagleclaw,
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year.
the
I take it that's
soon-to-be
you, then.
darkest wizard.
Merlin's beard. Starting
in
Hogwarts as a
wizarding
5th
history.
year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants.
This guy's
Grow
got a pretty good
everything
beard as
myself.
well, but
My
a part of his
speciality
beard is moving when he's
potion
talking and another part
ingredients.
isn't.
Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of
So it's like he's got two beards. It's like one is attached to his
Let me
chin
guess,
and the other one's
you're
his
after
neck.
something fresh.
And the chin one moves when he talks, but his neck one doesn't.
Do have a look around.
I haven't
Plenty of
spoke to someone
ingredients
with
to
a
pique
beard
your
in person
interest,
in a
I'd
little
wager.
while. That might be normal.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find
You're worse
Sebastian.
than what I currently have. You're better. You're better. You are equal. Right, let's quickly update our gear once more. I will swap these because these are better in terms of rarity. Wish there was a faster way of doing. Oh, finally! Technically, I don't even need to change my hat because you can't see it because of because I got my hood up. Obviously, if I took my hood down, top hat. There we go. 20 defense. Brilliant. Right, Sebastian, son, I'm on my way. Hopefully, you managed to find what you were needing for your sister. I'm so annoyed I loaded up the map when I did, because I was literally about to find the turn-in I was trying to find. I was literally there, I had it, and I gave in. I didn't believe in myself.
I officially have all of my supplies. Excellent. Did you get what you needed for your sister? I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
I think that was a book shadow then. It was a book of a bird. Hey, what's going on here? What is? Yo, damn, it's a troll! An angry troll. Troll in the dungeon! I want to know. Oh, ladies, kick his ass! Hey, how did I get bombarded?
Away from the village!
Hopefully a stronger bombarder than hers. No offense. Oh god, he ignored your whole protect buildings thing. Keep rolling. Yeah, that's when I realised you could dodge. What you got, mate?
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually.
Fall back a little bit there.
What was that?
Yeah, that's right, mate. Have a barrel. Have another barrel.
Look out!
Just grab everything. Has anyone seen the kitchen sink?
That's right, you lumbering lout. He's faltering.
I'm a lumbering lout.
2 more hits should do the job.
Yeah, that's right, boy. What do you got? Let him have it. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
Goodness, a second troll. Did
Not
you
no
two
more.
take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an
Did it
understatement.
with no damage.
Nerve like
Bit of
that.
a pro.
The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed,
Please, I have the
perhaps
makings
two
of
you
someone
wouldn't
the
mind
auras are
helping
going
me
to
put a
fear.
few things back to where they were.
You just don't
Of
see it
course,
yet.
officer.
Singer, Officer Singer, and thank you again.
Alright.
Oh,
Reparo!
I'll go and see what he wants.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you repair the pile of boxes. You wouldn't want them on the floor. Hello! No, grab the book.
Reparo.
You okay? Oh! Oh! That's not good. Hopefully it's just because low battery and not that it's broke. No, I get that. That's why I'm just saying. Hopefully.
Singer to worry about. Reparo.
It was repairing some useless stuff. Well, that one's been better. But just a pile of boxes. There we go. Something worth repairing. Whole building. Look at that. Beautiful. Very nice. What are we missing? I've missed something. What is it though? Oh, got another one of those. Cool.
Revelio.
Ah. Zongos, we'll grab that. Oh, Honeydukes, sorry. Zongos was the other one that we were by earlier. Ah, here we go.
Reparo.
Speak to the shopkeeper. Which one?
Revelio.
Galdrag's Wizardwear.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Oh. There we are. It's mannequin. Don't know why we're looking at that. Oh, another one of the eyeball things. I think I might have missed this. Yeah, you want to get them though. They give you 500 galleons, I guess.
Revelio.
What's it? What's it? Probably the chest. Because I think we already got. Yeah, okay. Let's talk to this guy.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable
nice hair, my
bravery
man.
in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
His fringe is like the stereotypical sort
Frankly, you deserve
of
an
French
order of
moustache twirling
But I
villain.
could offer you something
Maybe not
much
French,
more
just the villain moustache.
I
I imagine the twirl is like a French man's
Among
moustache.
my inventory are some unique
Not always a
items
villain,
that
though.
afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes. In thanks for what you did today.
Oh, cheers. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now,
It is.
Let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Oh, better as well. Preview gear. There we are, we got a nice Ravenclaw robe look. You've earned a new piece of gear. Yeah. There we go. So, what, does the game really think that this is the first time I would have changed my gear? There we go. Oh God, don't look at me.
A beer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect.
Like a top hat.
3 broomsticks is just this way.
Top cat. Right, well now I'm gonna have to... oh, wait a minute. Before we do that, I got a new hat as well, apparently. Is it better? It is! Ooh! What's going on with the top of that hat? Is it like... Oh, look at that! It's like a spring! Brilliant. Alright, there we go. My dark wizard hat. And my Dark arts robe.
You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
It's ridiculous how fast I've gotten to this point in the game. It took me a lot longer than this. I can't run, okay. It took me a lot longer than this when I was
might even meet Sirona,
playing it for the first time.
Good one to know.
They said you might even meet Sirona. You might meet the owner of the pub, who actively works in her own pub. Honestly. I'm pretty sure she's the only person who works in the pub. So if she's not in there, they're not open.
You could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Are you threatening me? Him.
Let's go.
Ah, I forgot to put my hood back up. I look like a fool.
Did they see us?
My silly hat.
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The
I
goblin
think
from
I
the Daily
won't change my
Prophet.
outfit every time I
knew
get
I'd
a new
seen
piece
somewhere.
of gear, but once I've got 2 or 3 pieces I can change, then I'll do it.
Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
Indeed. Are we controlling this point? No. The 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
My Sharona. Man's balding. Severely.
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you 2 escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well
Single-handedly.
done.
You were there.
Thanks for this.
My
I got
pleasure.
well done. Well, how many
I will
trolls
say,
have you taken down single-handedly, huh?
trolls
Sharona?
in Hogsmeade.
Sirona?
That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your
about it?
clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now.
Theophilus is such
No
a
need for
ridiculous
theatrics.
name.
I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
Yeah.
I said, my friend is
Okay,
busy.
I hope.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus.
Alex
The 3
was in the
broomsticks
stream
is
earlier
where
and he
it needs to
did
be.
mention the
Let's
stream
take our
being
galleons
bad.
elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
I haven't got it set to max standard at 6,000. I've put it on 4,000 just in case.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy.
So I think that
What's
might
your
be
bet?
helping it be
Rookwood
okay.
and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
But I know when I done my last
Trolls,
stream for
Ranrock,
Dead
and
Space, it
Rookwood?
was a bit funny, wasn't it?
What are you
So
not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
we'll try coming in here. See if it
And on
works if we
that
come in
note,
here.
I think we should head back to the castle.
Yeah, we shall head back to the castle. But first, I gotta fix my robe. There we go. Talk to Sebastian outside the 3 broomsticks. Okay. Right, Sebastian. Lay it on me, son. What you got? Alright, okay. We gotta walk a little bit further away. Can I get something by here? No. What's that? Stuff!
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that.
Yeah, we
She
may
didn't
not have
seem
been
at
able
all
to
intimidated by
not get yanked out
I
of
think
the
you'll need
pub
to
if
tell
not for
me
her.
why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon
Yeah,
if
his
she hasn't
hands
already. Don't
gone
want to
through
risk
his
another
robe.
detention for getting back after hours.
Are we travelling back? You must return to the common room. Alright. Oh, and we can finish off by having a little peruse around the common room now. So you do, yeah. So you can do the D-pad. Oh, yeah, you can do the D-pad. Right now it's making you click it manually, but you can just do left, right on your D-pad. Ravenclaw common room. Take me home. Oh, look at that, looks nice. Yeah, so we're just shy of the 2.5 now, which I was going to do one more quest, but this finished a little bit later than I thought it would. I thought we would have been done with that quest by like 2:15, not 2:29. So we're just going to have another little nose around the Ravenclaw common room, see what oh, I've got mail. I'd rather just click the left stick in. Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts. So that's where we will be starting off in the next stream. Possibly tomorrow, probably not. It's Valentine's after all, so more than likely we will be back to this on Wednesday. And it's a very unlikely stream tomorrow. Not like a 50-50. Yeah, more, it's just the same room really, which makes sense. I doubt they would, in real life, put in a load of effort to make the... Oh, we got the toilet down here. Oh my god, look at that, there's baths in here. I don't think I've looked to the... like, gone down into the bathroom area for the Griffin. Is this in use, or have they just closed it? I haven't gone down to the Gryffindor toilets. I have to see if they have a unique toilet. I wonder if any of these are the toilets that erupt when you walk into them. The first toilet I walked into in this game had one of the erupting toilets, and it was hilarious. I thought it was like planned that the first one you go into does it, but it's not. I've gone into other bathrooms since, and just certain ones do it. Seems like Ravenclaws aren't all childish. Well, that's a small, inconvenient toilet, isn't it? Yep, the Ravenclaws just aren't childish. So none of their toilets explode upon entry. It's a little disappointing, really, isn't it? It's funny when the toilets just blow up on you. Also brings up the point that if you want to see all of what this... can I go up here then? Yeah, I can. Oh yeah, that's the 7th year area. We got this little room by here. Oh, we've got a little light flicker there, that's fine. Got a cool raven on the wall. We can assume.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
And I think if we go... Oh, alright, there's the Ravenclaw house chest. Can't interact with that just yet. There's a side quest for that later. I imagine this is... yeah, just out. Oh, I haven't actually done this one. Ravenclaw Door Knocker. To gain entrance to the Ravenclaw common room, one must solve a rather... what was that? Esoteric riddle using logic and reasoning posed by the Eagle Door Knocker. I wonder, do the things like reappear, or is it a one-time only thing? Yeah, it is one time only. Right, we'll get off this staircase by here, then we'll save and finish up for the day. So I hope you have enjoyed this. If you have, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel for the rest of the playthrough, of course. And many more playthroughs to come in the future. Also, all the previous ones you can check out if you fancy. Take care and have a fantastic rest of your day. Oh, it is just a fresh save slot. And yeah, like I say, take care. I'll see you in a future stream or video, or maybe a past one. Bye now.